Welcome to the 1995 Great American Series, coming to you from beautiful Fort Pierce, Florida. Hi, everyone. This is Vince Lipari on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame Video production crew. This is the first race in the Great American Series, and the format is very similar to NASCAR racing, in which competitors participate in time trials and then are placed in their position in the starting grid according to their qualifying time. There are two classes, the Great American Deep V and the Catamaran class. The 2.5 to 3 mile closed oval race course is designed for the spectator, just great spectator viewing. The course is located just 400 feet off of Fort Pierce Beach. It has 5-pin turns at each end, and of course this event has 4 separate parts: the testing, the time trials, the last chance qualifying race, and of course the feature event. This Great American Series race is sanctioned by the APBA. It's separated into 2 races for each class, the B and S, and as we said, the format is different for this series. For instance, in the event of an unsafe accident or unsafe condition on the race course, yellow flags will be displayed immediately at all turns and the start-finish line, and boats will continue to race with caution back to the start-finish line. The official pace boat will pick up the lead boat at the start-finish line and then lead the field around the course at a safe and prudent speed until the unsafe situation is resolved. Also, under these new rules, a white flag will be displayed to signal the last lap of the race. This race is hosted by the Harbortown Marina, and many of the facilities are located right in the marina, including registration, inspection, cocktail party, driver's meeting. The wet and dry pits are also in the marina. This Great American Series is being televised as part of a Gateway production, and Freeze Frame Video is providing all of the aerial racing footage, in addition to the 6 onboard cameras footage as well. Freeze Frame has 2 onboards on Dragon Lady, 2 on Little Hurricane, 1 on Heartbeat, and the other on How Sweet It Is. And there's S6, Little Hurricane, as we said, 2 onboards, and there they are, 1 facing forward, 1 facing backward. 2 on Little Hurricane. Now, the $30,000 purse for this event includes a $5,000 first prize in each class, with money being awarded through 10th place. The Great American Series, a terrific new event, and Freeze Frame Video is certainly glad to be a part of it. Now, as we see Dragon Lady on the crane being lowered into the water, we can tell you there are 22 competitors in this Great American Series. First off, let's start with B class. There, of course, Dragon Lady, then Heartbeat, Frank's Marine, LA Enterprises, Scott Free, Team Thoroughbred, Pittman Photo Express, Mr. Technology, Power Play, and Mr. K. In S class, Team Florida, Mobile One, Little Hurricane, In Motion, Cutting Edge, Spirit of Houston, Locomotion, Intense Marine Play. Also now going out for its time trial, Team Power Play. Gary Cobley, the owner-driver, he's from Fort Worth, Texas. Dan Weinstein, throttle man, he's the owner-operator of Power Play Marine out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There's Dragon Lady. Dragon Lady, of course, powered by Troy Denizen boards. There's Dragon Lady going out for a little test run. Dragon Lady, B5. Now, as we said before, this Great American Series, very similar to NASCAR racing, where the competitors will have a qualifying time and a time trial. They'll have 2 runs. One will be first a test run to get familiar with the course, and the second run will actually be timed. And their qualifying time will determine where they will be placed in the starting grid on the closed oval race course. And there you see some of the boats there right now doing their sort of familiar run, their test run around the course, this 2.5 to 3 mile oval course located just about 400 feet off of Fort Pierce Beach, where, as you can see, many of the spectators on the beach can simply just watch these boats go by. Great for spectators in this Great American Series event here in Fort Pierce, Florida. As we see the rough water conditions, we can tell you how some of these boats qualified. First off, in S class, it was Mobile One taking the pole position, followed by Locomotion, Intense Marine, Team Hydroliv, Team Florida, Concattac, Spirit of Houston, and In Motion. There were 11 boats in S class, only 8 qualified. In B class, 9 boats in all, but only 8 qualified. At the very top, Power Play, Dragon Lady, Mr. K, Scott Free, Team Thoroughbred, Mr. Technology, Frank's Marine, and Pittman Photo Express. And those are your qualifying teams in B class. There you see Locomotion in S class. Locomotion S14 came in second in the qualifying times. And there, as we look there in the distance coming around the turn, is Mobile One in S class. Mobile One taking the pole position. in the trial runs here at the Great American Series. Mobile One. Of course, Mr. Tom Russell and Rob Loeffler aboard Mobile One S4. As you can see, rough waters out there off of Fort Pierce, Florida. Mobile One doing a nice job there handling the rough waters. Mobile One. As we said, the race course, a 2.5 to 3 mile course, will be about 400 feet off of Fort Pierce Beach. Great viewing for spectators along the beach, and that's what it's all about. There's How Sweet It Is, one of our boats with our onboard camera. Carl Myers and Hurley Stepp aboard How Sweet It Is. Freeze Frame Video Productions has 6 onboard cameras for today's race. This is the first of 2 races, only the S boats in this race. And of course, you're looking at How Sweet It Is with Carl Myers and Hurley Stepp. And there we see on the inside with our onboard camera the view from the driver's cockpit of How Sweet It Is. Willie Schultz installed our onboard cameras for this race, and special thanks to Willie. Carl Myers and Hurley Stepp. Carl Myers on the right, Hurley Stepp on the left. As we approach the race course, we will now go aboard Little Hurricane to catch their conversation.
Just remember, don't get behind nobody, because if you're behind them, you can't pass them.
That's right.
We have 2 onboard cameras aboard Little Hurricane today. A forward view and a rear view. Of course, there's a rear view aboard Little Hurricane. Two 2.5s. Freeze Frame Video Productions really enjoys bringing you these onboard cameras because of the exciting pictures that they bring, as you can see right there, the rear view aboard Little Hurricane, and we hope to bring you even more in the future. We have 6 onboards for today's race, and hopefully in the future races for this season we'll have even more than 6. Now we're looking at the overview of the boats approaching the race course. There's the Pace boat in the lead, as now we're getting very close to the race course. As you can see, we are very close to the beach. And of course, many spectators along the beach will be watching this race, this Great American Series. There's the dealer Pace boat, yellow flag, many of the officials aboard the dealer. And there they are. Once again, there's the dealer Pace boat, many spectator boats in the background, getting ready to watch this first of 2 races. These, of course, are the S boats. And there's the initial grid there, right there, with Mobile One, Intense Marine, and Locomotion. In the starting grid, there's the Pace boat, once again, very close to the beach. Mobile One and Locomotion getting ready for the beginning of this 1995 Great American Series. As we look forward, we can tell you that the dealer Pace boat has pulled off the course, and now we are approaching the start-finish boat, and apparently the dealer Pace boat likes the way the boats are lined up in the starting grid. As we approach now the beginning of this race, we're approaching, and we've got the green flag now. The first annual Great American Series here in Fort Pierce, Florida has begun. It's underway. Mobile One, little flying going on with Rob Loeffler and Tom Russell. Let's see it again. Great start in his first race of the Great American Series, going to the immediate lead. Brand new 30-foot motion, Locomotion, powered by 2 2.5 EFIs. The throttle man is Alex Ramos. He's also the owner and driver of record. Driving today, Bill Ford from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Locomotion. Locomotion Racing Team would like to thank crew members, especially Eddie And, of course, also Ed from Motion Marine. New boat for the 1995 season, Locomotion, number 14, right now in first place in the Great American Series. Alex Ramos and Bill Ford aboard this brand new 30-foot Motion. Going around the first turn, a lot of laps, 25 laps in this race. 2.5 to 3 mile closed oval course. As you can see, bumpy waters off of Fort Pierce, Florida. As we said, this is the first of 2 races. This first race has only the S-class boats. The second race will contain the B-class. Along with Locomotion, there are 3 other 30-foot motions in this race. There's In Motion, Cutting Edge, and Concattack. 4 in all, 4 30-foot motions. Right now you're watching Locomotion in first place in S-class in this first race. Alex Ramos and Bill Ford aboard Locomotion. Many spectator boats in the background. Great vantage point. Of course, along the beach isn't bad either. This course is only about 400 feet off the Fort Pierce beach. That by design to make it very accessible for the spectators. Great race. Going around the turn, Locomotion. 2.5 mile oval course. There's Mobile One with Rob Loeffler and Mr. Russell aboard. Mobile One now picking up on Locomotion. Mobile One on the inside. On the outside, it's Locomotion. Mobile One now gained little distance over Locomotion. Battle going on here between these 2 S-boats, Mobile One and Locomotion. On the outside now, Locomotion picking up some room. Locomotion and Mobile One battling it out here for first place in this first race of S-boats. On the outside, Locomotion now picking up some room. Mobile One on the inside. C4 Mobile One, a 28-foot skater powered by 2 modified 200s. Aboard driver Tom Russell and throttleman Rob Loeffler, both from Fort Lauderdale. Mobile One. Rob Loeffler, owner throttleman, was just inducted into the Hall of Champions for the 2nd consecutive year. Mobile One, 3 consecutive national championships in stock class. As we said, Tom Russell, or Mr. Russell, is the driver for Mobile One. And Mobile One would like to thank their sponsors, including VDO, Quality Machine Products, Rex Marine, CMC Powerlift, and Timothy Wall Nationwide Insurance. Going around the turn there, very close between Mobile One and Locomotion. Mobile One on the inside, Locomotion on the outside. Hanging and banging going on here in these rough waters off of Fort Pierce, Florida. In this first race in the Great American Series. Mobile One now picking up some room, as you can see. Very competitive racing going on here between these 2 S-boats, Mobile One and Locomotion. The Mobile One racing team would also like to thank Mr. Albert Ensweiler, the crew chief. Mobile One on the inside, Locomotion on the outside. Very competitive right now in the early moments of this race. Mobile One took the pole position in this race. Right now on the inside, Mobile One. There is Team Hydrolift, also known as the Taz Racing Team, coming up very quickly. Coming up. Team Hydrolift placed 4th in qualifying time, but right now is up right there with the leaders. Team Hydrolift in the middle. There's Locomotion on the outside, Mobile One on the inside. Very, very close here. All of these 3 boats battling for first place in S-class. Unbelievable racing going on. Our helicopter pilot, Russell Kilpatrick, doing a great job keeping up with these boats. Mobile One, Team Hydrolift, and Locomotion on the outside. All hanging and banging in these rough waters here, all very close. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Mobile One still holding a very slim lead. And they're in the middle. Team Hydrolift, also known as the Taz Racing Team. And we got Locomotion on the outside. Going around the turn now. 25 laps in this race. 2.5 mile course. A lot of flying going on as you see Team Hydrolift picking up some air. Mobile One in the lead as we go around the turn. S69 Team Hydrolift, the 28-foot hydrolift powered by two 2.5 VFIs. Driver Butch Brickle from Miami, Florida. Throttleman Todd Diariba from Isla Mirada. Team Hydrolift currently in second place there with Mobile One in the lead. Team Hydrolift S69. You can see how close we are to the beach. Great for spectators. Uh-oh, getting a little crazy there. S69. Team Hydrolift. Let's see it again. Okay, S69 Team Hydrolift right now in second place in this race. They've gone about 3 or 4 laps or so. We got lots of laps left, 25 in all in this great American series. First race of 2 races. This is the S-class race. Second race will be in B-class. Butch Brickle and Todd Diariba aboard this 28-foot hydrolift. Another jump, another jump. One more time. Very close there, very close to a possible flip, but nice recovery. Going around the turn, Team Hydrolift. Two 2.5 VFIs powering this 28-foot hydrolift. Bumpy waters. A lot of flying going on today. Mobile One in the lead on the inside, but Team Hydrolift right there behind on the outside. Team Hydrolift and Mobile One battling for first place now in S-Class. Freeze Frame Video would like to wish the Team Hydrolift racing team the very best of luck in this first race here of this great American series and the remainder of the 1995 season. Team Hydrolift. Intense Marine, 30-foot Max Cat powered by two 2.5s. Driver Mike Strickland, throttleman Peter Lloyd. We believe currently possibly in third place right now. Intense Marine. Intense Marine's Obra Special, as we said, is driven by owner-driver Mike Strickland, throttled by Peter Lloyd. The team manager is Marley Nicholson. The team is presently looking for a sponsor. The boat is maintained by Scott Mander at Intense Marine. The entire team would like to thank Joe Gates and all the people at GAS, that's the Great American Series, for orchestrating a fantastic new event. Intense Marine, 30-foot Max Cat, running excellent right now, currently in third place. Mike Strickland and Peter Lloyd doing a fine job right now aboard Intense Marine. They took a second place in St. Cloud earlier this year. Some of the other competition in this class includes Team Florida, Concattac, Spirit of Houston, and In Motion. All right, now it's Intense Marine, currently in third place. Going around the turn. As we said, 25 laps in all for this race. Right now we're on about the 5th lap or so. So plenty of racing left here in this great American series. As we said, a lot of flying going on. There's, we see the slow-mo. Fine job, Mike Strickland, driving throttleman Peter Lloyd. C-21, Intense Marine. Intense Marine out of Miami is your home for all your high-performance needs, inboards as well as outboards. Another jump. Intense Marine in third place in S-Class. S9 Cutting Edge right now, running unbelievably. We did not see this boat at the start of this race, but right now it's right up there at the top of the pack, passing all of the other boats in the interim. S9 Cutting Edge, running excellent right now. 30-foot motion, powered by two 200-horse-powered outboards, Mercury outboards. The driver, Alan Butler from Corpus Christi. Throttle Gary Ballou from Boca Raton, Florida. Cutting Edge. Crew Chief Larry Butler, special thanks to Larry Butler and also Mr. Cecil Hawkins. Cutting Edge took a second place earlier this year in St. Cloud. It is your APBA Stock Class World Champion. Cutting Edge S9. Alan Butler and Gary Ballou aboard this 30-foot motion. As we said, apparently there might have been some problems with Cutting Edge in the beginning. We did not see it at the beginning of this race, but right now it is on fire. And the top of the pack, S9. Nice throttling job there, Gary Ballou from Boca Raton. We have 4 motions in this race. Cutting Edge, one of them, 30-foot motion. All the spectator boats, nice flying there, nice jump. Let's see it again. Cutting Edge running excellent right now. We look forward to seeing Cutting Edge in South Padre Island, Texas in a couple of weeks. That's just a short hop, skip, and a jump from Alan Butler's hometown of Corpus Christi for the first national APBA race of the 1995 season. Freeze frame videos, looking forward to being there. We'll have a helicopter and 6 onboard cameras at South Padre Island. There you see Cutting Edge on the inside with Mr. Alan Butler and Gary Ballou. On the outside is Locomotion. Cutting Edge now passing Locomotion. Apparently there is a yellow flag out on the course. The entire course is under yellow. As we see, though, Cutting Edge at the top of the pack right now, in motion on the outside, running very well. All the motion boats are running excellent in this race today. And there you see the yellow flag upfield. Yellow flag right now in this great American series. So with the yellow flag out, here is the lineup so far. Mobil 1 is the leader, followed by Team Hydrolift, Intense Marine, and Cutting Edge. A tremendous effort by Cutting Edge, which we believe started all the way last, back of the pack, has moved all the way up to 4th place. Cutting Edge, a tremendous performance so far in this great American series. Little flying going on there with Little Hurricane, a 26-foot red line, powered by two 2.5 EFIs. Now, Little Hurricane is owned and driven by Steve Page and throttled by John Christensen. The Harmsco Hurricane race team was so impressed with this new Grand American Series that, well, they brought the old chiller out of retirement and slapped a couple of 2.5 EFIs in order to be part of history-making event, this great American Series. We have 2 cameras aboard Little Hurricane, one with a forward view, one with a rear view. In just a few moments, we're going on board Little Hurricane to listen to some of the conversation between Steve Page and John Christensen. Took place on the parade lap shortly before the start of the race.
Hang on, you got to back down a little bit.
I'd stay right in the middle of them. And we might be able to shoot up through them on the next lap.
Let's